thank you for stopping by, and in today's video we are going to be talking about a build and a weapon that you guys probably either do have and didn't realize what it does, or probably don't have, and it's going to affect your expertise level pretty hard. But yeah, so if you saw from the gameplay footage, you can see that I was rocking a shotgun, and specifically the Enforcer shotgun that you get as a pre-order bonus from Warlords of New York. Now, when Warlords of New York came out, you were supposed to pre-order the weapon or pre-order the expansion just before a certain date. I think it was like April 3rd or something, and then you would have gotten this Enforcer shotgun as part of your pre-order bonus. Now, the thing with the Enforcer shotgun is that as part of your named items, it does pop up within your expertise grind. So if you're a completionist and you did not pre-order this, Warlords of New York before the date, then they're more than likely you're not going to be able to make this proficient at all, because generally this is named items have their own loot pool, but this specifically is not in the loot pool at all. So hopefully when the realization actually does come to it, that the Enforcer does get into the loot pool somehow, because this is definitely a shotgun that, you know, I love running. And if you compare it to the Tsunami, you know, it's pretty much on the same level. The only difference between Tsunami and the Enforcer is that Tsunami does have an attribute that you can reroll if you absolutely wanted to, but they both pretty much affect the same way. They both have pummel. Perfect pummel, 2 consecutive kills, refills the magazine and grants 40% weapon damage for 10 seconds. And then they both still have the same RPM as well. So, but however, Enforcer packs a lot more of a punch. As you can see, the total damage on this is 924.1k. Sorry, the RPM on the Enforcer is 160, but it's a 20 RPM difference. So as long as you are good with your trigger finger, you can actually spam it to, you know, make it feel like it's actually shooting pretty fast. And then also the Enforcer has one more in the mag, whereas the Tsunami only has 7 in the mag, and then 1 RPM, and then 180 RPM, and then the total damage of the Tsunami is 758.8k. So it's definitely a different, but it still rocks. Tsunami still rocks perfect pummel. Yeah, I mean, so that is what I'm currently running. I love running this build. I wasn't really much of a shotgun build until I realized that the Enforcer was part of the expertise grind, and I was like, the Enforcer, I've never seen that in the loot pool. I've never had it drop, so where did it come from? Turns out that it is a pre-order bonus, as stated before, with the Warlords of New York expansion, and it is a very hefty shotgun. Completely proficient in it, 15% shotgun damage, 12% damage to armor. Of course, I had to optimize it, because when you first do get the Enforcer shotgun, you'll notice that you can only get it just below the threshold right here, the medium threshold. So putting in the resources for this is pretty hard. Again, it comes with perfect pummel, and then it's got three different attachments: short optics rail for critical hit chance, reload speed or 20%, and then the linked laser pointer. And we're going to get into the build now, specifically of how I'm running this. So with this, I'm actually running the chill out mask, and I was fortunate enough to get the chill out mask to roll with critical hit chance. That way I can run 2 critical hit damage mods and then re-roll the core attribute to 50% weapon damage, allowing me to have 5% total armor as well. For the backpack, we are running Memento. This does provide some sort of a buff to you. As you can tell, we are running 1.3 million armor, and that is with the gear that we are currently running. So with this, we've got the 50% weapon damage, 170 armor, plus 1 skill tier, and then we all know that Kill Confirmed allows you to get up to a 30% weapon damage bonus when you get all of your shots. So right now, right there, you already have 70% weapon damage bonus. Now for the chest piece, we are running Closer, the named item from Usina Getica. We are running 145k armor. We are running the 2 pieces, so we are getting that total armor. So we have a 10% total armor and then 10% armor on kill, which is really nice. That way when you do take out your enemies and you are running without a shield, you'll be able to stack your armor still efficiently. We are running weapon handling on it, which isn't the best. I would rather have had really critical hit chance or critical hit damage in this slot here. But it is pretty hard to get a double red attribute roll on the closer named item. And then we are running critical hit damage 10.8%. We are also running the perfect spotter, increases total weapon and skill damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. So right there and then we've gotten a total of 90% weapon damage, which brings the Enforcer close to 1.3 million total damage, which is absolutely insane if you saw from the gameplay footage. For the gloves, we are running a second piece of Xenogetica. Re-rolled it to 12% critical hit damage, 3.9% critical hit chance. Can optimize it, definitely, of course, want to do that. Again, prefer to have double attribute rolls. That way, maybe if you wanted to, you could re-roll your core attribute to 15% weapon damage as well. And then we are running the Badger Tough ammo dump named item that you get from your specialization. 10% shotgun damage, 15% weapon damage, rolled it to have critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and then we've got the 10% ammo capacity. And then we are running Fox's Prayer, 50% weapon damage, 8% damage to target cover, and then critical hit damage 12%. So for the pistol, currently running the Regulus just to get it proficient. And then for your skills, I recommend you do run the shield. That way you can be out of cover and up close and personal with all of the NPCs. And then for your other skill, you can run whatever you want. I'm currently just running the Booster Hive just because I'm trying to get this proficient. But again, it's all up to you of how you want to run this. You can run something different if you feel confident enough to not get obliterated. You can run your Reviver Hive, you can run Fixer Drone or Defender Drone or something like that. Probably the Defender Drone would be your best bet in order to run this build. That way you can stay out of cover and get up close and personal to the NPCs. That way when you are doing it, you are staying alive and seeing just how effective your build is. But other than that, guys, that is it. That is the build in a nutshell. Again, the Enforcer shotgun, named item you probably aren't or don't even have if you are coming back to the game. If you pre-ordered, again, this is a pre-order bonus and it is in your expertise loot pool. So with it being in the expertise loot pool, I really hope they do decide to drop it into the general loot pool because it's a fun weapon to use. If you don't have it, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. If you do have it, I definitely recommend you try using it and compare it to the Tsunami and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Which one do you prefer more, the Tsunami or the Enforcer? Again, the only difference is that there's only one different attribute, and then the Enforcer, you know, takes the total damage, takes the magazine, and then just has a lower RPM as well. But other than that, guys, that is it. That is all I have for the video. If you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like and leave a comment below. What do you prefer more, Tsunami or the Enforcer? Really hope you enjoy the gameplay footage, and then I will catch you guys all around next time. Take care.